And this should be recording. Perfect. Okay, let's do a trial. Because I'm feeling lazy. Not doing anything else today. December 20, 10:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 5. I forget that it's not number 4 anymore. What? Also, we should reconvene the trial stomach or something. Yeah, I should reconvene my ears too. Jesus Christ, why is the game so loud? Is it? It's like around the same my voice? Like quieter? Yee. Feels loud. Okay.
Objection!
No. Please come out from under your bench. There are no more bombs, I promise. Yes. My apologies. Still, you're jumping when it comes to trials involving bombs. I mean, the first control exploded. Then Mr. Lake self-destructed. Yes, that's one way to describe what happened to Donate. Which it seems that Mr. Justice was seriously wounded by Mr. Donate action. So you, Mr. Wright, will be taking the defense. You have an understanding of what happened in the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. The defense is ready. Well, is the prosecution also ready? I take it you'd like to give me to give the opening statement this time. Looks like the judge has become a pretty good mind reader. Well, he's certainly seen more than this, than his fair share of colorful prosecutors. You could say he got something a veteran of sorts. I mean, technically speaking, he has more, like, experience than Phoenix. Like, I mean, obviously. Like, by just literally looking at the games, I'm saying that he has run more cases. Okay, let's continue. See, in the previous part of this term, we learned that the victim played terror, escaped from lunch spot 1 carrying the defendant, Solomon Stock. Were exposed shielded on the 2nd floor of the Space Center and the rocket itself. The two afterwards used the lunch spot 1 corridor to reach the boarding lounge. And could the victim climb down the ladder if he was captured the defendant? Of course, a mystery that needed to be solved. Mr. Justice proved that the victim was killed in the boarding lounge. With a bit of background, were you able to discover any new facts related to this point? Upon further investigation, we discovered an obscene tank farming in the lounge. Surprisingly, it would appear that the Justice Donner's argument was correct. So that means the testimony of the first 2 people on the scene are suspect. There are 2 people who claim to be the first on the scene, but we can truly trust their statement. Let's see, the 2 people were Detective Candice Arme and Yuri Cosmos, right? I think that one of them might have given a false statement to the police. Yes, it's certainly possible. We might have to do a little more digging. Just as our team was about to cross-examine Detective Arme, the courtroom bombing incident occurred, and the trial was put on hold. That accursed fellow. He killed my witness. He killed Detective Arme. Definitely put the keywords on anyone asking her about what she saw. Exactly. In other words, the question who killed the victim in the wandering lounge. has once again become the main focus of this trial. So we also blacklisted things about Mr. Starbuck. Fulbright said Blackpool has a thing against the astronaut. Nevertheless, Friends argues that there was a third person in the launch, that's who killed the victim.
Objection!
To make such circle claims in the courtroom takes a bold man. A stupid one. There's no third person in the world in launch. Or have you gone dotty already, old man?
Objection!
We'll see who's the daughter after I trounce you with my years of experience, little boy. In any case, Mr. Stafford thinks he saw someone leaving the launch. Furthermore, a Space Center employee also saw a suspicious figure at the scene. So a third person? Objection! See, my sister has been running her mouth. That's right, I almost forgot how I prosecuted both with sister. No matter, she didn't see this mystery person face clearly. Therefore, there is no evidence to indicate that this person was not the defendant. The majority of the figure was Mr. Stafford, still there, except he was unconscious. In brief, we need to determine if a third person was there or not. To see this end, we should hear the testimony of one of the first people who, god damn it! And the first person on the scene. Hector Cosmos, huh? Well, Bailiff, please bring the witness to the stand. Why, I believe I've seen you before in the newspapers. Of course you have, I am Yuri Cosmos, director of the Cosmos Space Center, which was of course named after me, Yuri Cosmos. Do you have anything you wish to ask me? He's so here to do some bragging. 7 years I successfully launched the Hard One and... Oh, I thought he was going to do silence thing. Everyone already knows how brilliant you are. When I am trying to hold back my tears seeing such great man standing before me. Jesus Christ, why all prosecutors like to brown nose their fucking... what's the word? Not suspect. I forgot the word, even though I read it like probably less than a minute ago. Probably... people who's testified. That's name I forgot. Spanish is testigo. Witness. They're always brown nose here, they are a witness. Could you please proceed directly to your important testimony? War killed you. See, this fine young lad has a proper appreciation of greatness. And allow me to give my college testimony that will be recorded in the annals of history. That speech I forgot pursuit of what he does now. Sounded more like he was spoken at final detector Cosmos. Probably for it. That is right over the detector's head. Well then, Dr. Cosmos, the condensed version of your auditor's testimony. Please. I saw him at the scene. Beautiful. We are rushed towards the boarding launch together. We went beyond the control room and peeked in from there to see what was going on inside. Some figure standing in the middle of the launch. The one that was lying on the floor. I hate to say it, but I can only imagine that standing figure must have been in Starbuck. See, so in your testimony you claim you arrived at the scene after the two had escaped from the launch pad to the launch, just after the victim has been killed. Oh, the horror, the humanity! But what I said is what I saw, and what I saw is what I said. Courageous action to take in the face of such terrifying explosion, wouldn't you say? So my men, I went personally into the epicenter of danger. Risking my own life for theirs. Oh, what do you know? It sounds like the director really cares about his men. Yeah, well, it sounds more like he was scared and just had a peek from far away. Is the defense ready to cross-examine the witness? Yes, Your Honor. Dr. Cosmos' testimony is pretty big. You have to press him. There are more information before I do anything else.
Hold it!
Where are you coming from? The 6th floor. We were making sure that the struggles made their way to the 4th floor. Stragglers. It was then when we heard about Starbuck and Terran hurried to the 3rd floor lounge. Oh my god, this scooter, here are you? Here, of course. You keep calling galactic. Does it have something to do with space? Of course, specifically designed to be used on galactic battleships. I see, then I take it using 0G2? Certainly no. The current state of technology as it is, I'm afraid it would just float out and be galactically useless. Well, that's a galactic bummer. So you rush to the boarding launch and your space age was thick. And when you got to the scene, what did you see?
Hold it!
Let's see. According to this diagram, you didn't have to go through the control room to get to the boarding launch. And you could have gone from the southern corridor as well. Yes, but in her haste, Miu rushed ahead of me towards the control room. All I could do is merely follow her behind her. See, so we break into the boarding launch from the control room. That feels it's a contradiction. No, wait, no, wait. I think it is. I'm not sure right now.
Hold it!
Because the experiment couldn't get in there, so you couldn't see who that fuel was. What were they doing? So the only thing I could tell that it was a person standing motionless. Fendant no doubts, they may guess at his deed. What other explanation is there? So close. Yes, the third party. I don't release this on it. Black Bull also saw a suspicious figure in the launch, but she gave the statement that it was too dark to see the person's face clearly. Did you see this figure's face clearly? No, not clearly. Later they were holding illuminated the area around their feet at the time. Other than that, I could see little others. That's why I could see Terran, but I couldn't see who the other person was. So, for all you know, it might not have been Mr. Starbuck, isn't that correct? I'd like to believe that Starbuck isn't the type of man who's capable of murder.
Objection!
When the witness entered the boarding lounge, there was no third person there. Isn't that correct, Great Space Center Director? Yes, that's right. Starbuck and Torn were there at the time. After we peeked in, the launch suddenly went dark and the figure vanished. They disappeared? That's odd.
Objection!
The reason the figure appeared to vanish is because it was a defendant. The witness went looking, he fell to the floor and fainted unconsciousness.
Hold it!
Hold on, did you ever take your eyes off the scene? Just for a brief incident, about as long as it takes for a shooting star to go by. You took your eyes off the scene. This third person would have escaped during that time. Escape? This person refused. The direction opposite to the control room, the southern door to the elevators. There's no security lock at that door, so it could be possible to escape that way.
Objection!
All things are possible, right, Donna? The real question is, do you have any proof? Well... If we're just talking possibilities, we could teach, but That's whatever it would like. An image we used to be an university professor and learned researchers used to say that there is a kingdom of little green men who live under the surface of the moon. So as they don't punish us in the name of said moon for what we've done to it. They say where your points that this great kingdom exists. It's going to be the of fiction, boss. It's hard to prove yet. Still, someone there was a possible escape route. Better make a mental note of that. Dr. Cosmos, may I ask you a question? Yes. Did you look away from the boarding launch? There's actually another tale of bravery behind the answer to that. Was when the saw the figure and raised her gun. Being a great humanitarian protector of mankind, I tried to stop her. What? Since the grandma raised her gun as soon as she saw the figure? I imagine her instincts are the detective told her the killer. Were you able to prevent the detective from firing her gun? I'm afraid I was too late. I was able to stop her. She identified herself clearly and then she fired 2 warning shots at the shadow of the figure. This information about the detective action sounds pretty important. Please add it to the testimony.
Hold it!
Neither of these shots hit the culprit. That's correct. The detective appears to have missed on purpose. Did she really? There's something about this bothers me. Yeah, they 2 warning shots. Did she? The first time the info has come out, I wonder if I can find inconsistencies. Yeah, probably. I'm going to say it because I don't want to be here all day. I'm a coward too, but that's besides the point. Hey, the bullet itself. This bullet was like a proof. Why would I say something like that? Because this bullet isn't police kind of bullet. If what the Phoenix said was right. If I had to guess, it's one of these 2 things related to the bullets.
Objection!
Apparently not that one.
Objection!
Bullet hole. Ah, because there's only 1 bullet hole. You sure you were really paying attention to what Detective Army was doing? Doubt my words! Words that will someday be written down in history books! Somehow, I don't think that's those exact words will ever be written down in history books. It's alright, please explain yourself so we can all understand. You said they may fire 2 warning shots. Yeah, of course. Yet there's only 1 bullet hole that was ever found at the scene. What? Only 1 bullet hole means the gun was fired only once. Yet Director Cosmos is saying that the may fired 2 shots. No director will allow such glaring contradiction in a history book.
Objection!
Fortunately for you, the witness words are true. You confirm that 2 shots were fired from Detective Army's gun.
Objection!
There was only 1 bullet hole at the scene. Where did the other bullet hole vanish to? 2 bullets were shot in the same place. You should know the answer to that already. I should. During the previous trial, a certain oxygen tank was presented as evidence. We discussed that it was ruptured in the launch, have we not? Now it appears that the thing that ruptured it was a bullet. Bullet that was found near the tank, to be precise. It was fired from a .38 caliber gun, Same color as the detective gun. What? Well, it's something. Rifleman also matched up. There's no question that the bullet was fired from the detective's arm again. Well, rifle marks. They're like guns fingerprints on a bullet, correct? Having the rifle marks on a bullet can tell us the gun it was fired from? No, the bullet detective fire found its way into the holographic image display. The bullet came to stop near the victim's oxygen tank. Evidence confirms that the doctor's estimate that the detective fired 2 shots. A beautiful contradiction. Gone. Oh, gone. So that bullet hole was from a 38 caliber gun, huh? Could I update the record? What? Now we do allocate of both of the shots that the were fired. Is it right? Does that clear all your questions? If I do 1 shots. Okay, the holographic display and the one hit the oxygen tank. Yeah, hitting the oxygen tank doesn't feel warning. That really clear up everything about what happened at the scene. No, it doesn't. No, Your Honor, it doesn't. Here are fired 2 warning shots from a 38 caliber gun. But that doesn't explain the existence of a certain piece of evidence I found at the scene. Piece that points to the existence of a third person. Or a second weapon. Oh? Well, won't do you to keep us waiting, Mr. Wright? A piece of evidence suggests the possibility of a third person at the scene.
Take that!
What is this metal ball supposed to be? It's a little something great of great importance we found at the crime scene, Your Honor. You found it where? A floor cutter at the crime scene. It looks like the police and the prosecution both missed it. Furthermore, this is a 10 caliber piece. 10 caliber bullet, making it much more than the one detective had a 38 caliber. That means exactly. One more person must have been in there in the lunch. A third person who had a gun that could fire 10 caliber bullets. And now Blackwell is going to say, well, wouldn't you know? Starbuck owns a 10 caliber bullet. Well, 10 millimeters, sorry. But I don't think there are any gun nuts here, are there? And if there are, great! That's true, it explains why Detective Army fired warning shots. The special fire detective army and put Detective Cosmos with their gun. And in turn, the detective fired her warning shots. Isn't that how it really went down, Detective Cosmos? Haha, it looks like you've deduced my miraculous tale of survival. Check. I'm gonna turn up the lights because you're probably no blinder than I am. Yes, you're absolutely correct. This impression fired upon us. Then why did you say so? What did this know? Never break a one of penny of this before. Well, all great may have secrets or two, don't you know? Foolish old geese. The Cosmos really have behind the presence of their person all along. Director Somos, I want you to testify to the court about what you really saw. You may be a very good or great man, but in my courtroom, you're just another witness. Don't receive a special treatment here. Now please give accurate testimony. We really saw the scene. The infirmary rushed to the control room together. At lunch, we saw a figure standing in the middle of the room and turned on the floor. We're still in the control room of 2 days when the figure fired at us. Even though the third person in the room when the witness entered it. Does this mean the person who fired the gun had to be the defendant? Not necessarily. It's still possible it was someone else. Most likely, as soon as the detective and the director commons discovered this person, they escaped through the southern door, one that didn't have a security lock.
Objection!
Double-edged swords are a tricky lock. It's another one, and it is you who is cut down. Huh? Your reasoning could have applied if the space boy were the killer as well. Think about it. After being discovered, you could have finally taken a clever gun. But you would have been disappointed by trying to warning shots. All he had to do was feign questioning to invent the possibility of a third person.
Objection!
Somebody didn't have a gun in his possession when he was found by the police, nor a gun has been found at the crime scene. It can only be explained if there was a third party who took it with them. Now he's going to say, but you see, he had a tool that would allow him to shoot a 10mm caliber gun or bullet.
Objection!
Oh, he felt the existence of a trash shooting the body lunch. Then I could have simply thrown the gun down the chute.
Objection!
You can't deny the possibility of a third person living with the weapon.
Objection!
It's up to you to prove that possibility, and I trust you haven't forgotten my little piece of decisive evidence. What evidence? Like the detonator. Switch that was found in Mr. Starbuck's pocket, naturally. You can stab one person, put the thing in the other, be found out, shoot, and run away. Most compelling evidence will tell us he's the culprit. Oh, come on! Did you forget all about that? I did too, but yeah. Look, your problem is how deliciously obvious it is that they lack evidence to rival mine. Oh, he's like some third-person theory to the previous and save it to us, just like that. Well, I have a question of my own, actually. What bullet that Mr. Führer shot? What did it hit exactly? It hit me. So, does that mean you are a ghost? I was wondering when you would realize it, your boldness. Hector Cosmos is an authentic, bona fide ghost. He can even pass through the walls.
Objection!
Screw Blackwood, shame of you for teasing the nice old gentleman. Well, partners, it was all in jest. Please show yourself again. Are you sure? In that case, only you managed to survive being shot, Director Homer. It's a 10mm shot. It isn't that much. I'm glad you asked. It was a miracle befitting a great history-making figure such as myself. They will take my glorious Medal of Honor whereby it ricochets that saving my life. What? What? But still, that's a genuine watch from me. I have to check this out. Oh wow. Look at that. There's one extra Gauge star. That's astronomical. It really was a miracle. Didn't you really feel like the Cosmos is watching out for Director Cosmos? Why did you conceal this information with Director Cosmos? Great man such as myself has to hide the things on occasion, no matter how much it hurts. It is the plight of the truly great. It may be hard for the generation to understand. I don't know, but it sounds fishy to me, but I'll see how it is. Let's just go examine him and see what we can find out. Now then, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. What's like 2 things he said, right? 3.
Hold it!
Already heard about that, but do you have any new information? Well, let me see. You have an hour to I will tell you all about the Hot One Miracle!
Hold it!
Already know all about that too? Tell us something about the related to this incident. Please want to know about the incident. All incidents. Then we tell about the main incident that made the man who I am today. If was the time, I will tell you all about them bringing of this great man.
Hold it!
Tell us about that test already as well, but we need now is just testimony. I will already tell you all about my upbringing. I don't recall doing so. Little Cosmos, perhaps you could save your voice for this for later. If I must. Oh, we're peeking through the control room door and...
Hold it!
But it was so dark you couldn't see this figure face, isn't that right? This room was just deep and dark as outer space itself. You know outer space, during the hard one launched 7 years ago. If it is about that hard one miracle again, you can shut up and tell it to a stray match. Haha, it's already the end of reason why the animal world shouldn't hear of my greatness. And so they shall. There's your testimony. And what happened next?
Hold it!
So in other words, we fight while you were in the control room door. That is correct. There's something not quite right about that. But most the bullet this person fired hit you, isn't that right? Yes, it was a miracle. A miracle with fear of a great history making figures such as myself. The bullet fire the figure fired hit me while I was in the control room. But as the cosmos would have it, the bullet bounced off my glorious medal of honor. Okay, so we should have wound up somewhere around the control room door. Okay, so the someone was in the control room. Yeah, I have to present the bullet, okay. To say it was in the gutter. On the other side of the room. It was there, it was shot by some with a 10 caliber gun. Bullet hit his mouth and he was able to escape with his life. Very lucky man, no wonder people think he's great. Pretty lucky myself. So if he's a great man, then I'm the king of all cosmos. Not to say because I'm a coward. But there's information about the bullet being in the gutter, isn't it?
Objection!
Yep. Dr. Cosmos, I believe you're telling this great court a glorious lie. A great man like me tell a lie? You ever heard of such a thing in all this history? In fact, yes! This decision is based on the position of the people who were in the launch. According to your testimony, the men were near the control room door, and the mystery figure was standing in the middle of the boarding launch. If, as you say, the figure fired the gun at you from this position, then the bullet would have traveled in this direction. However, we found the 10 caliber bullet here. Oh! This trajectory where the bullet was actually found contradicts each other. Dr. Cosmos, where were you really when you were being shot at? Gentlemen, I present to you the human merry-go-round.
Objection!
Don't tell me you forgot already. The witness himself just told you, but his medal. Please, there's no mistake.
Objection!
In that case, the bullet should have been found near the side of the room. Are you trying to say that you can explain that inconsistency? Yes, the bullet ricocheted from one side of the room to the other because it has a really cute powder. Yes. I don't know how to explain it better. Of course. What? Oh, great, Director Cosmos. Yes? There's something you'd like me to expound upon? You were in fact not in the control room 2 days, were you? They're looking into the lounge from the door to the south. Is that not right? What are you getting at? Use your own brain. Your head must have some use other than housing that bird nest. Bird nest? There's nothing on my hair. Just wanted to witness the scene from the southern door. You're fire at them from there. That is why the bullet was found in the south. Makes some sense actually. But wait, how the bullet of the native army end up to them? So the witness being at the southern door is for favor of prosecution. Well, we've got a bad feeling about this because that means they couldn't escape from there. What, the director, if you don't tell the truth this time? Oh, broke already. Wizard goes. You will become but thrust upon my sword and release the chance to cut down a great man. Right, I'll tell you, put your gun away. Right, the great Jury Cosmos. Just looking into a room from the southern door. What? It's the complete opposite of all this break. It's even so far. Now you have lost your possibility that that person was in the room. I have? No. My God, you're slow. Victor and the detective were near the southern door. And the killer could have escaped through there. As the door had pointed the corridor beyond was filled with smoke. The escape route left was the eastern control room door. And the only way to get through there was with Director Cosmos' fingerprints. In short, there would be no escape from a third person had there been one. The person just disappeared like one of the truth's magic things. Other the court. It was most wicked to tell such an outrageous lie. You were covering for the defendant. Isn't that right? Yes, it was all for the love of my men. If I settle the eastern control room, the culprit would have escaped through the southern door. Which meant that there could have been a third person. All I wanted to do was protect Starbuck. They said I was in the control room to invent an escape for a third person. A complete lie. Were you calling for the defendant? No, he was calling for himself. If that became the only way out, well, that could change the thing. The room became darkened. Looks like we've come to a conclusion that the defense argument the possibility of a third person has crumbled. No! So bad. You have only spirit. Think, Felix, think! It's a perfect time to try and turn my thinking around. The third person had no way of escaping the scene. What if one of the people at the scene was the third person? Wait, the whole premise is all wrong. That we and the rush to the scene together. If that premise isn't true. One of them reached the scene before the other. If that person just their lunch, then they would be the third person. Then it's the only one who could have killed the victim and shot the director. There doesn't appear to be any room for argument against these claims. I will now render my verdict.
Objection!
Please wait, Your Honor. There is still one possibility. Oh, this is very good, Mr. Wright. This one and only one person could have escaped from the scene. The person would have been the first person who arrived at the scene. Then, upon entering the boarding lounge, the second person arrived, came by the southern door. That's why the first person fled from the room. It's an escape route that was accessible only to them. Well, let's hear more about this theory. Who is this person who could have escaped from the lunch?
Take that!
What? It's right. What are you claiming here? What are you claiming? My voice went to that, but with this. What are you claiming here? From the people who were at the scene, only the witness could have escaped. Victor is the only one with the authority to open the control room door, after all. What you means? Exactly. The true identity of the third person is our current witness, Hector Yuri Cosmos. What? Get a bird, boys. What the guys? Like, explain yourself in more detail. Said that the people arrived at the scene before the detective alarm me, and entered the body launch alone. From there, right after that, and so a suspicious figure was actually the actor's Cosmos standing in the launch. That's why she fired those 2 warning shots. Oh, I've been hit! I'm out of the starboard side! You're right! So, they're doing on the enemy ship, sir. But the defense is shot. Warning shot fire from the enemy ship. Ready to intercept. Should have told a line this called once again. I've been hit on the port side. Enemy has gone reinforcements. The Cosmos Control Center, but this preparation to us what you return to reality. But my ship will not go down to anything less than the ultimate weapon of evidence.
Objection!
I do have evidence. In fact, you could say that your battleship bears its scars. Then of Cosmos was the third person or about to saw. The third person fired at the army and the discovered with their gun. In return, they fired her warning shots. So that's how it really went down, Director Cosmos. It looks like you're introduced to my miraculous tale of survival. Yes, you're absolutely correct. The mystery of the person fired upon us. It's been one who fired the 10-caliber gun. But the army discovered him in the launch. It makes sense that he was turning shot at the floor. Those bodies have kind of relevance than before. As we compare it against another piece of evidence, mark that accuracy from the third party will be proof of all proof we need. The proof that you were the one in the launch. Ready for further impact! Action against this piece of evidence will prove that you were the one in the launch. I'm lost. Thought I had to present like that. So this piece of evidence will prove that you were in the lunch. Not me as a victim of an attack. This, right? That 38-caliber bullet fell at the floor at the scene didn't hit their chin. The Director Cosmos metal. We have got that ricochet mark in the middle, otherwise I'm sure the color will match up. That much proved to be from 38 caliber bullets. Would prove that you were the third person we've been looking for. The bridge is destroyed, launch it out all! Find the balance ship! That's true, then what about the bullet that hit the ship tank? What's the 10 caliber bullets? In other words, was the bullet fired by Yuri Cosmos. That's right, Director. No! You got it all wrong! What? Engines have started again? It's a miracle! I'm not going down yet! Let's stop this at once and confess the truth. don't want to say that the Green Man was a great liar? Then accept your fate and tell the truth. You may always be the creator of the Cosmos Space Center. Put the Cosmos robots around me. Someone get me off this thing. Other Cosmos. Would someone stop the witness from speeding? But let me guess, he is not the person now, is it? Thank goodness we were able to stop him from spinning off the face of the earth. Oh, through the fish. He was telling me, I took the ability of analysis on the mark of the metal. It's 10 caliber, but maybe. Oh! 28 caliber bullet, matching it with the size of the detective army's firearm. Ready to confess the truth, witness? No, you got all wrong. It's just misunderstanding. You're going to start building on more lies? Looks like it. And no matter how many lies he tells, I'll just pull them one by one. I'll make that big liar tell the truth. Is he going to say continue? Like, do we continue? Dang! Double size one. But that means I can keep the recording going. Easier for me later. Not really, to be honest, now that I think about it. Cosmos, a new possibility has been presented by the defense. Proclaiming that you were the third person that this... Forgive me, I'm so sorry. So, Pioneer Space Adventures proved to be just another fabulous card. Only one question for the life. Shall I send you off quickly or very quickly? Spin again! This doesn't lie, the Cosmos, so don't try to talk your way out of this. Fine, I'll tell the truth. So just don't you say, Mr. Wright. Tonight I was there in the boarding lunch. A little before the detective now, when she arrived, she found running shot. The afraid people were mistaken for the killer, so I escaped the control room. Then I went past the elevator all the way around the boarding lunch, so one again. Came behind the first man, pretending to be the second the scene. That was an old man too. Just under the data of facts. Then you still insist that you did not kill the victim? Of course I am. Gee, that lacked a log. Fine, what happened? And so on. So a true killer. Great jury Cosmos was a hater making witness.
Hold it!
Hold on, what's it now? We just proved a few minutes ago. The person that Mr. Starbuck and Miss Sarah Blackwell saw was you. That wasn't me. Saw the person as well. If I was a killer, why would I like to cover up from Starbuck? We just want to leave him to take the fall. That's an excellent point. It was protect Starbuck, so it was because the control room to invent an escape room for a third person. That makes sense. You call those lies to cover up from Mr. Starbuck? Still, a lie is a lie, Tina. Cosmos Space is not the public, it's the proof. Well, I just remembered. Well, I have an alibi. Mr. Black will say she saw the killer at 10 AM, correct? Yes, and... Well, I was on the 4th floor helping with the evacuation effort. As any member of the staff you'd like, they'll corroborate me. I think there is not quite filming the car for once. Well, he has an alibi for the time specified. So, the point that Mr. Patrick saw the killer commit the crime was at 10 AM. You arrived once after that? Yes, I believe the person I saw in the same person Miss Blackwell saw. It was pitch black, so it was more like a shadow figure and less of a person. I couldn't actually see their face. It's definitely the silhouette of a wing. As long as he has an alibi, we can't very claim the exorcism was the killer. No, he can't. Then we don't need to get. If he was returned from Mr. Starbuck. The defense moves to have the director testify about the person he saw. Well, Mr. Cosmos, your testimony, please. Really pointless. So he tried to enter the launch, the true killer, and search for a gun. He had to avoid getting shot, but when he tried to get another look, the car had vanished into the thin air. It's near the elevator side door and the punch one door. And the control room door should have been shot tight to the killer. He was shot by the killer as well. Then they disappeared. Yes, I thought luckily no harm came to my glorious body. Fortunately, the bullet hit Terra and oxygen tank. No, because I heard bang! It must be the sound of the tank being ruptured. Wait, but I thought the bullet hit his metal. That was the 35mm bullet, remember? Alright, what's this turning into? So let's see. Later Cosmo is claiming that when he found Mr. Terra and his killer, Cooper shot a 10-caliber bullet at him. Right? Later he hit Mr. Terra in oxygen tank and ruptured it. And the killer disappeared and the echo went to the boarding launch. The taker man caught up and fired those warning shots at him. Judging by his medal, it looks like one of them almost took him out too. Anyway, that doesn't explain why Mr. Killer went. Cosmos was wondering if you could deliver him when the Fuhrer disappeared. Shame to admit I tried to hide myself when I was shot at, but when I peeped back to launch, the real killer was gone. I took the launch straight away to investigate. What I found was Terran with a knife in his chest and Mr. Terran out cold on the floor. She had a proper full punish from a scene that had rescued you. She did not trace. It's truly like one of those great mysteries from the cosmos.
Silence!
Unless you take into account that he trained Bill be unconscious. Real things indeed, but I rather know. How fibbing leaks such as you can be lauded as great. Great man is always misunderstood in his own time. And he must remain true to himself, even if those around him don't understand. Oh, it may be the first true statement he said all day. How did you suppose this person managed to vanish so suddenly? Simple, because it was Spaceboy himself. He was spotted by the director and Nora quickly fell unconscious. And would certainly take all the mystery out of the idea of a vanishing culprit. To a recent objection, but I don't have any counter evidence. To Cosmos, when you saw this person, you have saw me stuck on the floor? No, because she was all dark as a black hole in there. Mrs. Starbuck until the other person was vanished, I entered the room. That wasn't exactly helpful. Prepared to accept your surrender, right, Donna? I can't find any holes in this testimony, but I can't give up. That's right, why don't you let me help? Huh? I find this Discord in his heart. The director was giving the testimony. I detected a cacophony of Discord. Means he said his true feelings for us. Might help us find out what happened to our organization there. We are great. Now let's see what you can do with him. You got a boss. I don't want to miss this chance to delve into a great mind. Great customers, prepare to hand me all the secrets of your heart to me. Should I try to enter the launch? Let's see. Two clearance sci-fi galaxy. Yeah, all this makes sense. Get to avoid getting shot. But when I tried to get to another look, they have vanished to thin air. It's near the elevator side door. Well, the launch pod door. And the control room door should have shut tight to the killer. Yeah, let me guess. It's going to be sad because that guy disappeared. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem to be afraid of the launch pad door. To get to the cosmos, right? What basis do you have for that alternative accusation? Well, if I have any basis or not, you seem to be quite distressed by it. Most certainly not. Mr. Cosmos? Something about launchpad door that you're truly not telling us, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, he's speechless. Looks like you hit the head, boss. Sorry, boss. One more punch and it'll be a knockout. Seems to be one more emotion that's as always his testimony. Go get him. Okay, back in the matrix it is. Time to pinpoint our way to victory. Anger makes sense too, isn't it? Doesn't it? Just to make sense, right? Anger, maybe? No. Emotion alongside with this way, but makes sense here. No, but I think maybe we may have the signals, right? Maybe let's take another look. Maybe I can expect emotion here somewhere. This is like a surprise, right? I don't think so. The surprise thing is... Anger isn't here either. And what is it? There has to be. It is distressed and surprise. No. Like sadness? No. What the hell? Oh, maybe the lack of surprise. Aha, that's a good one. I'm slow. You must have thought it was very strange that I could vanish into thin air. I did. Kind of thing that doesn't happen usually. And yet, that all the time you barely registered any shock at the occurrence. What? Are you... I can only think of one reason to why you weren't surprised by the killer's act. You must have a good idea of where they went, isn't that right? What? No, of course not. It's preposterous. The only one that got into the control room. The area beyond the launchpad door was filled with smoke, making it impossible. And as for the southern door, was standing right there. Right there. This wasn't nowhere for the killer to run to. Maybe or maybe not. He went to the room to check on Mr. Starbuck and Mr. Stern, yes? The culprit took the opportunity to suddenly slip out through the southern door. Only noted, as you recall, right after I entered the launch. She thought I came rushing towards it herself by the southern hallway. One tried to escape through. It would have been caught by her. And the director was surprised the killer vanished. Are you absolutely sure there was no escape route for the culprit to use? I'll just input those two pieces of data and... Yes, that's what I want to see. Presto changeo, let's discard. So we're on the right track. Thanks, Athena. Now, to make sense of what we learned. Cosmo was inspired by that the people vanished from the launch. This points to the possibility that he knew what the killer had escaped to. Or talking about the door of the launch pad made him even uneasy. What is his body hiding something about the launch pad one door? Put these two pieces together. Much solution to this puzzle comes to mind. Cosmos, did I really escape through here?
Take that!
People went through the launch pad one door escape, didn't they? Yes, I mean, no. That's just terrible. We're going to crash into an asteroid. That's a tactician, you're nuts. Yeah, beyond that, the was filled with small pleasant. True, but it's still the only logical answer there is. If you were what the reactors is hiding out the launch pad one door, you should be able to iron out the logical inconsistency about logical inconsistencies. That door requires fingerprint recognition. Stomach turn and I have access. You see how the killer craft opening that security door, do you? Just grab the body and put the finger in it. That's easy, an easy one. If it was right there in the water launch, maybe. There was a way he could have easily gotten that past the security lock. Think of it, we did examine the credits on the recognition device. Was that the killer used this special fingerprints to get past the security lock? Wait, I forgot. I completely forgot. Fuck. This?
Take that!
Ouch. Steppa was lying unconscious there on the border launch. He could have easily gotten past the security lock by using Mrs. Savant's prints. Actually, Mrs. Savant's prints were exactly what we found on the device screen. But he does have something to hide about the launch pad one door. Betting it's got something to do with the culprit's escape route. I don't have enough information to see the whole picture yet. No, something just occurred to me. Would you like to hear it? Huh? Oh yes, by all means. There's a security camera on the boarding launch one. Right, the one that recorded the victim and the defendants. What about it, General? The true culprit escaping to the launch pad one corridor. And that might be recording the security footage as well. Then the mystery will be solved. What do you think of my logic? Well, he's uninformed. Hope you didn't strain your faculties too much for that, your boldness. Your pardon? Look, if we play the security footage beyond this point... My product's closed! That's off. I was running on backup power, but apparently the power cables were damaged. Most likely by the aftermath of the explosion. There's enough footage of this, be it of the criminals or space aliens. I thought it was such a good idea too. Just because your grandchild's watching from the gallery, doesn't mean you should try to show off too much, Grandpa Baldness. Super Blackwell, how did you know my grandchild? I think his grandchild just learned a little about the hardness of the adult world. Setting aside the issue of grandchildren, I'd like to have the witness continue. Cosmos, could you tell us more about when you entered the launch? If I must... We showed that makes sense. The killer, vanished, and went to launch. Coming up here. The side door makes sense. Then, shut yeah, killer craft only escaped. Right? Sadness?
Got it!
It's a big sadness. Big sad. I'm dumb. But as was saying, I don't think this is it.
Got it!
No. Let's see. floor, so that makes sense. These are already pinpoints, right? Wait, really surprised by the man was the weird thing? Huh. Director Cosmos? Maybe you just surprised when the detective army found you and again when she fired? It's not a bit unnatural. Sadly, even great men such as myself has ordinary human feelings, which are bound by the forces of gravity and emotions. A great man such as myself experience surprise on occasion. Yes, I'm sure you do. And not but my real point, the fact that you were surprised, but what you were surprised by. Pardon? First you were surprised when Detective Arme found you in the lunch. And just after that you were, of course, again surprised when she shot at you. But considering what you were surprised about, this strange phenomenon occurs here. Dr. Cosmos, what is strange about your surprise reaction is the fact that you were surprised by something. You're surprised when Armea came, of course. Sure, you were surprised when a detective shot at you. The surprise that you felt when she found you in the launch was much greater. God damn it, my phone again! 30 minutes left. The mission. Go. That you were more surprised by simply being found than being shot at. It's just me that you were conflicted about whatever it was what you were doing there. The enemy has required new weapon. Commence operation, hide under your desk. Oh! Please tell me if finally on his battleship. Nope, not yet. Boss, I'm getting less Discord now. That must mean it really is hiding something about that launchpad door. Something to do with the killer's escape. I wonder what it could be. Is there something suspicious around that door? Maybe we can spot some change between before he came to the room and after. Already gave us a photo taken after the crime. Let's run a comparison. See, the door before. Customers arrived. This is now. Will look like the director entered the lunch. Yeah, no piece. Hey, look at that. It's a change. Something definitely is different. Cosmos? What is it? What you been doing up to over there? What do you two have been up to over there? Finding the answer to what you were doing when the camera found you that was? What do I say? That's what? That answer lies clearly in this footage. After this, compare it to the photo that was taken during the investigation. You really don't have an answer? Pointed it already. Right, this is what changed directly after the incident.
Take that!
Answer is this knob. No, that's... Honor, please take a look at this footage. Let's see. Check out the knob next to the launch pad door. As you can see, it's horizontal. This isn't it. However, when we investigated the scene of the crime yesterday, the knob was vertical. What does that mean? It means that sometime before the director arrived and after, someone turned this knob. Oh! The scene was discovered. You were the one who could have turned the knob. Come on, Director Cosmos. Let's see what you have to say. What are you trying to do turning that knob by the door? Oh, by that minute. Right, I did turn that knob. That knob is a safe lock meant to keep the launcher in place. I was afraid there would have been more explosions. What's to move the launch spot away? What? Hey, didn't someone tell us something about how they prepare the lunch for lunch? She said that once the launch part is fully assembled, it moved to the launch site. log in the boarding launch had to be disengaged first. That clears up what the notebook is for. Oh, so if the killer escaped into the launch spot for one corridor, maybe the word transported along with the launch spot to the launch site? I don't think so. The launch spot 1 corridor was filled with smoke. I don't think they could have escaped through that corridor. Then, where did the killer escape to? There's still something we have to uncover. Dr. Cosmos, request that you tell us more about the moving launch spot in more detail. Fine! Listen carefully. We're about to give the history-making testimony. No choice but to disengage the safe block. Build but might be more explosions. So I had to cut the launch part loose. So the only escape the killer had was through a launch pod one. That area was I see smoke.
Got it!
Nope. No, I know I fucked up. That one. Oh, every time you make a mistake, you have a long thing. Makes sense. Oh, there's more. Alright, where could the graph they go?
Got it!
This? No. Yeah, it makes sense for everything to be angry. Why is so sad about doing that? Nope. But it's sad or distress. I don't know about emotions. I suck at them. Yeah, happiness, probably. I should have seen that first. I had no choice but to disengage the safety lock. Make it sound like you were reluctant to do so. Yet, when you did it, you felt some joy, as if you were very pleased with yourself. Oh, how do you do it? How do you know everything was if you weren't there? Pretty impressive, isn't it? This is a power of analytical psychology. So, care to explain why you felt joy when you disengaged the safety lock? I think back on the facts we've discovered up to this point, I have to believe that you were trying to fulfill some hidden agenda. Oh, how do you know that too? Because I'm more or less a pro. Not guessing. You have to prove that I had a hidden agenda. Never tell you so there. I know they say people regress as they grow older, but so you take the cake. How could possibly you top a man with such great intensity, intelligence, and integrity?
Silence!
You, man of integrity, don't make me laugh. Blackwell came over him all of a sudden. You've spotted nothing but falsity since you stepped on the stand. You're not the kind of man that will be gratified in the annals of history. Not for greatness, anyway. Unless you consider great that his parents barefaced liar and honor. Liar! This what my father displayed. No launch pad 1 after the explosion. I if you are. You failed to realize how the facts and yourself have betrayed you. Just thought that my English can be your friend. Okay, I must save that one. That one's good. Isn't that immediately after Poland bombing? That's what was on the bombing launch one side. The police confirmed this. What? Liar! So that means they didn't move the launch pad? That was my judgment for calling history greatest liar to a witness stand. Let's leave to indulge in his liar and war games to his heart. Liar!
Objection!
Doesn't make sense. You can't deny that someone turned that knob. Once the safety lock was released, I'm sure the bat must went somewhere. We chased down the truth, so we might just find out where the killer escaped to. Sure, it must have been somewhere. We just might find out. Events are nothing but conjecture, bluffing, and wishful thinking. Stop chasing your fantasy and see reality for what it really is. Are you not man enough to, boy? Talk about hitting below the belt. Junks. Junks? What the hell is that? Junks? Junksters? I gotta look that up. I gotta look that expression like Junks. How the hell do you write it down even? How do you write it down? Junk-uns. Junk-uns mean youngsters. Yeah, it makes sense of. Gee, what a word. Stand it. Should it for Christmas must have the lunch pad? I was thinking of the turn after the lunch. Right? The way it's supposed to be. To go backwards. We have to turn the knob, not to move the lunch away, but bring it back to where it was supposed to be. About. What if the launch pad was at the site before the incident? And after the incident, the Cosmos moved back to its usual spot. What it did was turn it up and call the launch pad back. And would have been right when the police found it. Dude! Your name is Mr. Starler. Was what I said really that off base? May seem to have to explain how wrong your logic is to you, however. A great liar turned the knob after discovering the crime scene. Indeed, the path existed beyond the launch when the Master Wonders made their escape. A fact that has been recorded for posterity in the film's film. Alright. So to reiterate, stop chasing your fantasies and seriously for what really is, boy. Your grip needs the right of focus. You know the launch pad must have been moved. Laptop factor case and in contraction to each other. Well, maybe there's two astronauts never actually boarded the rocket. If it's gonna be great taking it with a body double after the incident of something. The second thought that's too far-fetched for me. Actually boarded the rocket. Wait a minute. Maybe, just maybe, huh? Black Bill, I told you that there are two astronauts never set foot inside the launch pad area, but instead went into another place. Now what if, when they moved the launch pad one back, it was not from the launch site, from another place? What would you say then? That existential ball, I'll cut you. So why would you explain yourself at once? I just the way around from the beginning. Oh, yeah, let me explain. The Cosmos reason for moving the launch pad was to switch it up, hide it, no. The truth, the killing has didn't happen. To switch it with another place, maybe. What is to switch it with some other place? Sorry, did you say switch it? But what could you probably switch the launch pad with? Oh, you'd be surprised, you know. All takes a little thinking outside the box. There's it becomes clear as day. This is what it was switched with launch pad 1.
Take that!
Launch pad 1 was switched with Space Museum. Past the Space Museum used to be launch pad 2. So, you have all the same features as the launch pad 1 and can even be moved to the launch site. in the Space Museum and Launchpad 1 can also be switched with each other. I mean, the rocket the astronauts were boarded was not the one in Launchpad 1. It was the one in the Space Museum. What? The rush! The rush? Yeah, it's the explanation of that transpiring weird and consistency. Balderdash! The hell is Balderdash? Jesus! But let's continue. This is how the Space Center was before the incident. Since one Space Museum already switched places. That's right. But two switches like this are to enter the Space Museum from boarding launch 1. So the troop here to enter Launchpad 1 from boarding launch 2. Set the bomb. Wait. To set the bomb on the rockets. Think of it that going to the Space Museum from boarding launch 2. Welcome. Space Museum is open to the public every day from year 9 from every day of the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sadly, anyone could pass through the door to the Space Museum. Not filling your permission system like that though. Watch with the two launchpad switch like that. Someone other than Mr. Stark could have easily planted a bomb. Setting bomb on the rockets. Culprit snuck into the bomb in launch 1 and waited there concealed. Tried to kill Mr. Terran and two astronauts were emerged from the Space Museum. Mr. Blackpool and Mrs. Starbuck and the director all saw the suspicious figure. We can suppose after the killing of Mr. Terran, made their way into the Space Museum. Now the director carefully switched the two launchpad back, without realizing the killer was inside the Space Museum. The killer then left the Space Museum and made a clean getaway. No! He didn't know how to handle a sword and handle it well. He told his swordmaster bluff. Necessary war has cut down many prosecutors.
Silence!
Unless you can put your it's not better than a rusty sword. That's right, look, we're gonna switch to our advantage. Somebody needs to have an anger management counselor. One touch were really switch. There might be a power switch somewhere. This plane is one part of the Space Museum was switched with each other. So beyond the door should be the one that belongs to the Space Museum. See? This is the image of the Launchpad 1 corridor. There's one in there. Do you see anything different when you compare to the security footage? No, I do know. Looks like we have to prove after all, Security Blackfield. It's just another bluff. Oh, don't worry, it's all right here. Find this footage. Prove that beyond this door is the corridor to the Space Museum. Well then, so this for me if you would. Only this footage prove that the corridor belongs to the Space Museum.
Take that!
Let's add one on the floor in the Launchpad 1 corridor. But take a look at the floor in the corridor in the security footage. In the middle of the floor behind the astronauts, it doesn't look like a one, does it? That view goes to what you see is actually a part of a two. What? Why is it a two, another one? It's because the corridor you see is the one to the Space Museum. And so that means all in this footage was not filled with smoke. That's right, because the explosion didn't occur in the Space Museum. So occur in the Launchpad 1, the side opposite of the Space Museum. Now we know the two astronauts escaped from the Earth Space Museum. Instead from the previous trial of how they got from the is clear. Strong carrying Mr. Summer simply took the elevator from the upper level down to the middle level. The Launchpad were the switch. think someone would notice an arrival of this magnitude. He was down the basement shelter when the launch pad was shot back. There was no way anyone could have known what was happening on the surface. Bye-bye. More lies in here, Cosmos. It's high time. You tell us the truth. He's going to... My honor, my glory, everything's I have to deeply deploy my ultimate weapon at the ending. Ignition! What? Stop! Stars of my glory! Don't oh well, more property damage. Well, Bailey, but just get after that witness. Get the witness. It's hard to keep old man's voice after doing all the old man's voice screaming all its way. So we managed to retrieve you before you came to any bodily harm. Cosmos, do you admit you switched down spots? Admit it's true. Switch launchpad 1 for the Space Museum. It's good to hear what's regularly Billy for a change. Why? All you do, General, two things. First, we don't know if Mr. Sterling had a prior knowledge of the switch. As for Mr. Sterling, he was unaware of his surroundings thanks to his medication. Either way, Mr. Sterling would have realized the instant he stepped into the Space Museum. And that it had been switched with the Launchpad 1. So my first question is, if the Space Museum was perfectly fine, then Mr. Sterling feel the need to put on such a dramatic display. So that's my second question. I'd like the Dr. to tell us why he switched the top launchpad to begin with. Oh, I have an idea. Since they were told, hey, we're gonna put a bomb on your rocket. And we're going to put bombs, you know, in general, a bombing threat. Thought, well, maybe I can make it so this guy put the bombs in a place where it wouldn't hurt anyone. It would be bad for the space center, but we could save lives by not putting the astronauts within the rocket that it's going to, well, explode. Well, probably explode. Please, I can't exercise my right to remain silent. I will say my hands were tied. I was doing only what I could to keep my men from getting caught in the blast. Yay! I feel like I was correct. Victor is terrified. That's one heck of a reason for not wanting to explain why. But not a good time to try to bring out him, huh? Excuse me. Would you mind if I picked up my stars? Without my badge of rank, I'm nothing. I see why not, Bailiff. Help the director to retrieve his stars. There's the possibility of a corporate order the defendant has presented itself. Starbuck, is there anything you wish to say? Get it? I'm to do that. Just about that. We were never meant to launch for the launch to go ahead, did you? You tricked us! Starbuck. My bones. Cancel the rules of why to do it to protect the space center. Hector? Like, will you ever get the chance to go into space again? course, I won't rest until it happens. We'll get you into space again, my boy. Then the dream is still alive.
Silence!
He's going to say, yeah, it was always him. You're not going to space, Starbuck. But prison, I won't have it any other way. Him! Yes, I accepted the launch, but really was switched. And if there were third persons in, I suppose they could have escaped. I have yet to see proof that this third person escaped by the Space Museum. Oh, that's a good point. He's right. Nothing proof. You will spill everything you know. What, me? You get those bombs. Tell me now. My blade shot based on your blood. Actually, I'm not sorry. Do something. Someone's stomach. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Now you know balance isn't there, the black will. That annoyingly cheerful laugh. It can be none other than Fulbright! Champion of righteousness, Robin Fulbright here. In justice we trust. Fulbright! Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Lawyer. Hope I'm not too late. I don't believe we had an appointment. I tried to hurry, but I ended up helping a little old lady across the street. And then I had to break up a cat fight. I tell you, just is sure a full-time job. It's not fight between cats, or... Never mind. Why are you here again? Because the defendant is the culprit, and I came to make sure that justice is served. I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I thought you were a big touch in the head. Have you finally succumbed? Nope. But it looks like you succumbed to this phantom of yours. Open your eyes and let the evidence of justice cloud your judgment. What evidence? Think of it. Can you say something about finding some evidence? Thanks to you too, I feel a lot better now that I've been able to get out from my chest. I'm going to work extra hard to find that perfect piece of evidence for you. I didn't think he was serious after all. Why is this crazy detective? It's something that will prove Mr. Starbuck innocent. This indeed. Look at this. This is a spider. That's right. Spider that thought to have been used by the culprit, no less. Space Museum clean road, pick it up. Let the victim crater and blow along with the killer's fingerprints on it. What? Well, who is it? I'm going to say Clay Terran. Order! Can you assume that the fingerprints don't belong to the defendant? You bet! Starbuck is totally innocent. Shit. It's just what I needed. Oh, let me too be biased. It's going to be bad for us, isn't it? No? Is that specific evidence that supports the defense illegal crime? Dr. Shook, Mr. Wright? Pleasure, Your Honor. I recall where this letter was found. Based on what we can extrapolate after the killer murdered Mr. Terran, escaped with the letter in hand into the Space Museum. But they dropped it. The switching of the two spots occurred. Finally, the killer left to the boarding launch and made their escape. Meanwhile, Mr. Starbuck was found in the boarding launch after the murder. The fact that Director Cosmos has testified to, therefore, Starbuck couldn't have possibly been the one to drop the elevator there.
Silence!
But the Fen had free reign of the area until the Ectocosmos appeared. Could have been enough to drop the light in the space machine during the experiment.
Objection!
You'd like that to be true, wouldn't you? That the Ectocosmos testified that right after he saw him steam fuel with a lighter, he went into the launch and found the unconscious Mr. Starbuck. In other words, Mr. Starbuck could have had the time to double back to the museum. Yeah, but this lighter could have only been dropped by the real killer. Most importantly, Mr. Starbuck's fingerprint were nowhere to be found on this lighter. I think you understand what this means, don't you? Reading unequivocally proof that Mr. Starbuck wasn't the culprit. The village has been evidence that proves the defense claim. For the road suit that was found in Mr. Starbuck's pocket, you can assume it was planted by the unconscious Mr. Starbuck. No, there must be some mistake. Welcome to Project Your Black Bull. I've been worried about you. I've been chasing this phantom for 7 whole years. Listen that you are urgency because tomorrow...
Silence!
Fulbright, you promised never to speak of that. Huh? Tomorrow? No, tomorrow. The case goes bye-bye! And is... What's the word? Closed? Filed? I can't remember it. But I think you get me. Oh, I don't have the chat, but... Hey, nobody talk. That's a bit sad. Ta-da! Let's continue. Tomorrow. The body of evidence, I think it's safe to say that defendant isn't wrong. In light of the fact that it was impossible for him to have committed the murder. To answer the question remains, so I look forward to seeing what you two uncover. For now, this court finds the defendant Thomas Starbuck. Silence! Objection! Oh, damn! Expect that. Freddy always likes it. I'm expecting an objection of silence. Yes, we did it, Mr. Wright. I will pull up. Not somehow, huh? Some help from the Fulbright. That's right, Miss Sykes, thank you. Oh, please, think about it for me. You're all the best. Oh, I wish you could tell up all about Mr. Verdict right now. Yeah, me too. It's going to have to wait. Very rough in the reach. I'd like to bring today's trial to a close. Court is adjourned. Oh, I thought we...
Objection!
There it is! It's too late to object, isn't it? Simply impossible. Something's wrong. Blackpool, certified with the verdict. Fulbright, return the results of the fingerprint analysis for the lighter. Huh? The results? Well, I was in a hurry to cease, and then there was that godfather, well... I kinda got carried away when I heard the prints weren't Mr. Starbuck, so... You have yet to read it? Blackpool, can you read out who the prints belong to? It's going to be his sister, isn't it? Upon thorough analysis, the fingerprints were found to belong to Athena Sykes! Oh, of course they had to be bad for us, weren't they? Says the report. What? What? Me? Oh, this is bad for us, isn't it? Order, say order. Six. You have an explanation for this? You just finished proving that this line would belong only to the field. When your prints on it can only lead us to one great conclusion. I don't want to know how they got it, but I know I'm not the culprit. This reason was faulty. How could it like this? fuck will planted this evidence? To fuck with us? Or was Miss Blackpool, like his sister, planted the evidence against her because she has a relationship with her? I knew it wasn't bad for us. Oh my God, please forgive me, I'm sorry. Order! Oh my God, stop your crying! What's that? Order! We'll have order! I will have order! No, I think you won't. Probably the card is spiraled in traffic of chaos. So, and turn close your eyes to accuse me of the crimes. Somewhere, somehow, everything had gone terribly wrong. Let's stumble over the edge of freezing into the jaws of the twisted darkness. To be continued. And yeah, fifth one. Yeah. Yes, please. Return to title. Yes, please. So I'm going to stop